with another video. Jamaican reggae star jahcure named Sikator Alcock has been recently sentenced to 6 years in prison in an Amsterdam prison where he currently resides. That's his new home. Damn. Well, if you didn't know, jahcure allegedly stabbed a promoter in Amsterdam around last October. He was in jail for about, I'd say, 6 months until the trial. And in Amsterdam, they don't really do jury. It's more, they have a panel of judges. The judges decide your fate. You have your lawyers. However it goes, it goes. Well, in Cure's favor, he tried to claim self-defense, that the promoter or whoever tried to rob him for his expensive watch. That's the story him and his lawyer went with. From CCTV cameras and stuff like that in Amsterdam Square, it didn't really hold up because he was found guilty. So now jahcure is sentenced to 6 years in an Amsterdam prison. Now, people on social media, not a lot of people like jahcure. They say him too hype Rasta, this, that, and the third. But I'm gonna keep it honest. This is a man who has a daughter. Now, that little girl doesn't get to see her father for 6 years. Me personally, all that other stuff that people talk about, it's none of my business, nor is it any of the viewers or the fans' business. I look at things for what it is. A daughter not being able to see her father and growing up for 6 years of her life without a father, and that father not being able to be in his daughter's life for said period of time as well. Like I said, some people say it's good for him. He can't control his anger, this, that, and the third. Hopefully he's changed after this jail experience because, Cure's been locked up before, but we're not going to get into that and bash him. You know what I mean? A lot of people have been locked up in the past before in this world. He's not the first, nor will he be the last. But it definitely sucks because I guess we're probably not going to get no new jahcure music. I believe he had an album on the way for 2022 or maybe 2023. And it's crazy because a lot of people don't like jahcure's personality, but they love jahcure's music. And I'm one of those people. So it's definitely a sad situation. You know what I mean? Cure ain't gonna get to drive him Benz. The 2-tree Range Rover he got, it is what it is, man. You do the crime, you gotta do the time. Allegedly, he stabbed the promoter. The court ruled that he's guilty and he has to be sent off to prison. That's the verdict. We are not the judge and the jury. We are only the viewers, the listeners, and the fans. It is what it is. You feel me? Hopefully, he can drop some records still while during his incarceration, because if you didn't know, when jahcure first came on the scene in 2005, I was in secondary school in the Caribbean. Jahcure was the biggest thing out, man, and most of the records that he dropped were from jail. His best music, some would argue, his best music were from jail. But damn, 6 years, you can't mess around, man. In foreign countries, I'm guessing Cure's anger got the best of him. You feel me? And he made a dreaded decision. Now, it's said that this promoter is known for not paying artists and things of that nature. I don't know any truth in that. That's speculation that most people say on the internet about that said promoter. Papa from Roots Vibes. So let me know in the comment section if you guys know the history of Papa from Roots Vibes. That's the man jahcure allegedly stabbed in Amsterdam Square. And I've been to Amsterdam, man. So to stab a man in the square of Amsterdam, if you've been to Amsterdam, then you know there's the Bulldog Cafe over there, the Burger King, the H&M. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. The square, the center square, is where all the tourists are. So for you to stab a man in the center square, Jahcure had to really be bugging out. He must have been smoking some of that good Amsterdam weed, and your emotions get the best of you. Jahcure is a Libra. I myself am a Libra, and anger and things like that can get to the best of any of us. But with Libras, yeah, I can reconcile with them a little bit. We do trip out a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you. Even myself, you know what I mean? You gotta always control your anger and your decisions. And you also gotta be sober. You see, being sober as well, your decisions are different. Your actions are different. You know what I mean? So for most people, I would say, try to stay sober so you don't make bad decisions like my man Jahcure here, and you won't end up in effed up situations. You feel me? You make better decisions. You know, even though you're angry, you can think a bit clearer. Maybe if you took the man to court or had documentation showing, hey, I performed at this show, I wasn't paid, I want to sue. That's what I would have done. But Cure, being who he is, sometimes, like I say, that anger, that Libra anger, it gets to you, and you make life-changing decisions. Yeah, it sucks, man. 6 years in prison, man, because they say it was premeditated. So they say Jahcure knew what he was gonna do when he ran into this guy. He already had it planned out. That's what they said, man. That's what they booked him on, and now he got to do a 6-year bid. So that means Jahcure will probably come out when he's 50 years of age or 51, somewhere around there. His birthday is not that far from mine. It's a couple days from mine. So yeah, he'll be about 50. That's crazy, man. My Libra brother Jahcure. Crazy, man. He just released a dope record too. Blood in the Water. Dope record, man. Fire record. Dope record. You feel me? And I wanted to hear some of the other records he got too, because he dropped some snippets on YouTube, and them records sounded good. Like I said, a lot of people don't like Jahcure for him, you know what I mean? Hype Rastaman and all this other nonsense. But me personally, I like the music, man. I like the music. That's all I'm in it for. The dope music, something to ride in the whip to, something nice and calm. The man sing damn good, does damn good performances. And it sucks to see the fact that the fans and the people, the listeners, aren't going to get that for 6 years, man. And his daughter, she's not going to be able to see her father for 6 years. And that, to me, out of everything else, is the biggest reflection, no pun intended. I believe that was one of his albums. But he'll have 6 years to reflect on what he did, man. And hopefully this time when Jahcure comes out, he's a different man. Sometimes you gotta, go through situations in life to calm you down a bit. Life can be very humbling. I would say that. Life can be very humbling, man, in different ways, more than any. It can be very humbling. Who knows? Maybe this 6 years here, Cure come out different. He'll be thinking in a different headspace. Might not be smoking no more, because 6 years without the ganja, 9 out of 10, you probably wouldn't even need it after that. You feel me? 6 years without it, unless he gonna be smoking in the Amsterdam prison, but I doubt that. This is Europe we talking about. This ain't Jamaica, where you could bun a spliff in the prison allegedly and kick back. This ain't that. This is across the water. And I tell people all the time, man, when you traveling, whether you're from the Caribbean coming to America or Canada or anywhere, Europe, you gotta relax. I've done some traveling around this world of ours, man, and I've gotten into my own little situation. Because you're gonna get into stuff with people. Don't get me wrong. Not everyone's gonna like you. You don't have to like everyone. You know, mixed emotions, things of that nature. But you gotta relax. You gotta relax, man. Trust me. I've been to places and I'm like, man, these people treating me this type of way or talking to me this type of way. I didn't stab them. I didn't punch them out. I didn't box them down. I didn't kick them down. Just got to walk away sometimes. Like I said, this situation with this guy Papa from Roots Vibes, I think Cure should have sued his ass. Facts. You would have got a bag and you would have got to keep your freedom, man. He didn't think smart on this one. You feel me? He didn't think smart. And to me, the fans and his family pay the biggest cost because we're not going to be getting the music that we love so much. The ladies, they're not going to get those love records they love so much because, you know, the ladies, they love Cure. And that's a fact. They may talk crazy about him, but when them shows pull up, it be bare gal in the show because everybody like how jahcure sing, man. I remember in 2005 when this guy first came out, he was the biggest thing in Trinidad. And he's not even from Trinidad. Facts. I remember everywhere you go, every car that passed by, you hearing jahcure banging in the car, like jahcure music banging. Facts. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? So it definitely sucks, but do the crime, gotta do the time. Stand tall, be a man, 10 toes down, handle your business. Cure will be back, you feel me? Back to driving them Benz, back to swerving them Rover. By then, those cars gonna be old. He gonna have to trade those in and get a new one. You feel me? But it is what it is, man. Jahcure sentenced to 6 years in prison, in an Amsterdam prison. Damn. But hey, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, stay subscribed. I drop daily videos, daily uploads. You're now welcome to Cable TV. Yeah.